Good?
Live.
What's good, man?
Talking about live.
Man,
Yeah.
I'm super happy and grateful for another, Wednesday night with Tradetopia gang.
Uh,
How you feeling, brother?
bro, cooling, relax. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been at peace, peace the
At
last
peace.
2 weeks. You know
I love
why?
that.
You know why, Kev? It's because Bitcoin has finally gave me or told me something that I've been needing for a while now. It finally found a floor. Now, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. And you kind of confirmed it today when you dropped this
Hear
in
you.
the chat. So what happened was Bitcoin has been cruising right
Mm.
now, right? Anywhere from like 63 to 57, probably hanging around that 55 range. And when Bitcoin was expanding, when it ran from what was it, like 20, 30 now to 60, that bull run a few months back,
Yep.
we didn't have peace because we were like, oh shit, it's running. How much higher can it go? Oh shit, how much higher can it go? Feel me? So now we
Yeah.
finally have like a nice thick consolidation so I can sleep with both eyes closed, feel me, phone completely shut off. And like now I know we can just start seeing more accumulations here, at pretty like convenient and consistent levels. So honestly, peace, bro. Peace.
Bro, you know what's crazy?
Uh, dímelo.
I think we're crazy, bro. Everyone, everyone who's tapped in with crypto, everyone in this community, because bro, what we do is not normal at all. Like, think about like the average person. The average person cannot just sit there and watch their portfolio, watch their money just freaking literally throwing it in the fire. Like imagine the average person, no experience, nothing at all, watching their money go just fluctuate, crazy amounts, right? Depending on your portfolio size and how much money you invested. Like, someone can be up a salary one day and then the next day it's down the whole salary. So it's just crazy that no, we're kind of unfazed at this point in our trading like just experience where like dude seeing 20, 30, 40% drawdown or like just pullbacks in the market is just like, oh, this is whatever. We see it more as opportunities than anything, while like
Yeah.
other people are like freaking out and just like don't know what to do with themselves, like calling their wives, boyfriends, like asking them to borrow money, because they're just like, yo, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I swear. Like, why does the shit keep going down? You said Bitcoin only goes up. Bro, let's talk about that. Because I remember my entire first year, like when I would trade, I would then stare at my trade and, watch it just play out. Not just talking about, my crypto investment, but literally like my day trades too. I remember
Yeah.
hearing like you stop caring about the drawdown, the fluctuations, all that. Like, once you lose enough money. So, like, was that your case where that's where you kind of got that attachment from like being able to see red days, but then the markets, like bull run wise, and not just keep buying. What was that switch for you?
The switch for me, I mean, man, honestly, just really understanding risk management, risk reward is like, you'll live to see another day. You might have like losing streaks, and you're gonna take L's, but it's just like it's not even about like how many W's you get. It's about I feel like how well you can take losses because
Mhm.
I feel like if you take a L or you take a series of L's, how are you going to respond to that, right? I think a lot of people respond to that like very emotionally, whether they start revenge trading, they start over leveraging, start breaking their trading rules. And it's like, dude, in the midst of that chaos that that just small little like spree of losses, how are you going, like, are you going to stay disciplined to your trade system? Are you
Mhm.
going to keep following your plan? Or are you just going to throw that shit out the window and just be like,
Yeah,
fuck it?
fuck it,
And
man.
I know that sometimes it's hard, bro. Sometimes you're like, your trade, like your bias is right, direction is right, and some bullshit might happen where you get like stop hunted, and then it goes your direction, and then now you're like, you have all these fluctuations of emotions the same way the chart's moving up and down. Like your emotions are like you're riled up, like nah,
Bruh, you
I'm
might
gonna
kick the dog.
just get in now while it's been pumping, like or whatever the case is, but.
Mhm. Mhm.
I think just bro, getting that down is like taking those losses like a champ, and just knowing, bro, you live to see another day. Like that's how you really like mess up your account, bro, and
Mm.
or blow funded account, whatever the case is like, just reacting emotionally like that. So, emotional intelligence is key. I think that's something that a lot of people don't work on enough,
Mhm.
men and women. Um, I think both genders definitely could use it. Men for sure. I think men it's a funny thing. It's like a lot of guys probably steer away from emotional intelligence because they think it's like, oh, why do I want to be in tune with my emotions? Or like we're supposed to be macho men and not, care about feelings. But it's not
Mhm.
even about being like in your feelings or anything. It's just really being aware, having that mindfulness of like, yo, like, all right, like why am I feeling like this? And like how can I, fix it and avoid, those just emotional eruptions, I guess you could say.
Yeah, those emotional triggers. Now here, let's play
Facts.
devil's advocate. When do you think, because as a trader, as someone who's developing, you always want to go to the next step. So like if I'm looking at my trading plan, right? I have to study supply and demand. And after supply and demand, I'm looking to study market structure, right? So when it comes to, emotional intelligence, when do you think, okay, I've studied, why do I fear drawdowns enough? And I should move on to focusing why do I hesitate when I see my entry, or even to like, all right, I studied myself enough to where I know all my triggers and I already know how to stop myself. Now it's time to move on to like, another PD um aspect of it.
You know what it was as well? I like that Leon mentioned that was actually funny as fuck. That my emotions literally, yeah, I think they died when I started trading indices, bro, because you learn at such a fast rate, bro, with indices. It's like you're gonna either get clapped really fast, or you're gonna profit really fast. And then
Bro.
you're just kind of I feel like experience is the best teacher. And people who are like swing trading or like, just holding positions and stuff long for longer terms, you're not gaining the full experience of being in a trade, the before, the during and the after. I think like with US 30, S&P, NASDAQ, trading indices every day, bro, you're getting those reps in like
Mm,
at a faster rate, which
yep.
is ultimately going to help you gain more XP points, right? And develop your game plan, your playbook, all that good stuff. So, like,
Mm-mm.
nah, indices, bro, that's all I try. I don't even really touch it. If I touch something else, it's really like gold sometimes, or like
Yeah.
maybe E or G, but like, bro, I'm in my indices bad. That's all
Bro,
I
you
really
nah,
look at.
you really killing indices, bro. Like, and if it's working, like shit. Honestly, I joined you with like looking at SPX hella. All right, so we going up or down, bro? Cause like you see, I
We
was
can,
very confident on them buys, but then that after news reversal. Here, you want sticks first, or? Cause I got an input. I don't really have a setup.
let me share my screen.
All right, you should. I have an input on SPX. I don't have a setup.
All right.
Blah blah blah. Bet that.
All right, cool, cool, cool. We could start off with the 4 hour. We zoom out a little bit. But let me just kind of erase some of the other stuff up here. You don't really need that.
Chart hygiene. Need to clean your hope.
Yeah.
Those niggas like
It's
you.
crazy like how much movements you could catch in indices. Because like, dude, this is just like the past week or two. It's just all that stuff. Not even that long ago. But
Nah, yeah, they really
we
range.
zoom out, we can even maybe zoom out a little more. Go to like a 12 or daily time frame.
Mhm.
And I like to really look at the overall range and determine premium and discount from there first. And then, do that top down and work my way down. So like overall, we were in from this low and then this high. And we basically are coming into that super discounted price within our Fibonacci kill zone, right? We wicked this. So this right here to me is like accumulation, right? We had this spring put in, and we had a nice displacement higher. And then if we pull up the line chart, you can see we started breaking these lower highs and then making like relative equal highs right here.
Mhm.
And if you even look over here to the left, we came back and filled in balance. And then this is probably like a daily candle, I think, right here. Yeah, we came back to the extreme order block, daily order block, filled all that balance, rejecting this. We're also in this, like super discounted prices right now. So to me, I don't know. Like my bias right now, I almost think that we're just gonna keep going higher. Because
Really.
check this out.
Mhm.
No, we swept liquidity. We came back into this whole last push down right here. So if we get like a little this little box thing right here, pop, pop. We're currently mitigating that final push down. And then if we like so sometimes wicks is
Uh-huh.
just liquidity, like just kind of shadows in the market. So if we just hit up the line chart, you can see that wick is gone, right? So to me, right now, we almost like we just kind of eliminate that wick. We broke structure right here as well for that last lower high. So maybe we just continue pushing higher, right? But I don't know. It's kind of like we're in a very interesting area. But if I were to play this, I would probably just do it like this. This is US 30, by the way, for those that
Yeah,
didn't know
bro.
what's
I don't
good.
know with that wick. See, that's the thing. When you get such an ugly major manipulation movement like that wick, or even that
Yeah,
structure, then you really
we're
have to play the probability games of if it does it hold or not. Do you
I almost think that like so this
maybe
was the weekly open as yellow line.
uh-huh.
Notice how we just rejected it. We came into that, filled that the
um
monthly, we just had a new monthly open today. So we came under the monthly. So this could be just that kind of wick from the monthly candle and then creating this whole body now. So then maybe we continue pushing higher because overall we are bullish.
mhm.
So maybe that's the thing with like FOMC news. It just kind of does like search and destroy, just seesaws and shit like that. But since we did come under the monthly level and then we came and closed above it, we still are under the weekly open. I think what we could see is here's where the daily open. We're currently in Asian consolidation. So like this is literally how I just play indices every day. It's like create the bias off of previous daily opens and daily highs and lows, and then be mindful of like the weekly open as well. So like I want to just kind of see how we play out of London, and then New York like morning tomorrow morning pre New York is kind of where I like really solidify my bias for the day. Because
Mhm.
today we can have a general idea, but depending on what happens overnight, can either confirm that or kind of you kind of have to like readjust to the game plan. But I think we'll just continue to consolidate, and then maybe we come back, take out this internal liquidity, come back into this last push down, maybe come back towards like the monthly open. Because I just noticed that, dude, like even you'll see on NAS and S&P, it's just crazy these levels, how much they get respected. But maybe we come back down and then we see reaccumulation and then maybe continue this higher because we do have a clean target to the upside. Um, that is one scenario. Or if we do sell off, we do continue to roll over. I do want to see us target this sell side right here and then come back into this area, which is another possibility, is this last candle right here. So we could kind of just fit
Mhm.
that out too. Just come back into this imbalance and just this whole push down. Maybe we can look for a clear candle to play off of. That 4 hour is kind of decent right there if you want to refine that. Maybe we come back a lower. So that's kind of the scenarios. I don't know, this week is just a little tricky sometimes, but let's see what do you think about US 30 Cs?
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you with that major wick. Hold on. What can I draw? With that major wick, that just came too good into that
Yeah.
imbalance and then rejected so strong. So like the current order flow was that drop. We did respect relative to that range on US 30 and even on NAS and SPX. But the other concern now is, yeah, that channel liquidity that's being built up. I've seen that build up so many times on indices just for it to dump the direction you never wanted to go. So yeah, that could be that, because I don't know. I do want to see indices by Friday. I have that bias, but
Yeah. And for the NFP,
yeah. So maybe I
maybe,
just
yeah,
just
maybe we could see that.
just how we like. Here's the thing: if a wick runs liquidity, let's say like if we were to ran that liquidity and then push down strong, then I'm like, all right, London will probably take out this and catch the higher low. But we literally like it had reason to come right there, so perfect. We respected the overall downtrend. Like I think there's a bigger picture being played out. Friday, this is all the liquidity being generated throughout the week. Because I've seen NFP setups literally go from the previous week onto NFP week. Like literally take up all 14 days to generate um liquidity. So, and notice how we really have we kind of been catching the downtrend around like relative here, and that was last week. And then we just, we created the range to retrace this and then bang. So I am overall bullish, but right now with
If
how
we
we
just kind of
closed
look
today,
at
man.
this range from here to here,
Mm-hmm.
we are let's see, like let's grab this. Pretty sure we are, yeah, we're still in premium. So ideally, probably like to just sell this down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then maybe buy up once we come back into this area, take out this internal liquidity, and then target those equal highs and balance, and then so on. But I think maybe we could see that. Let me check out Nas.
But
Nasty Nas.
we could just be also continuing a downtrend and we
Yeah,
don't
that's
know it.
that too. I caught some nasty shorts on S&P yesterday.
Bro, those were sick. I was in the same, but I moved to SL too early, like a paper hand bitch.
Ooh, I just see
Oh, that's
that.
bright. Oh, that was bright.
Um, yeah, I was some designs we quickly.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
oh yeah, tomorrow we do have news. 7:30 USD news.
Well, it's been a news heavy week. A lot of liquidity. A lot of liquidity being moved. For
Well, let me
Friday.
peep the weekly real quick.
See, NAS is an interesting one because I think it's been the most toxic throughout its relative ranges. Like it literally came for blood for this relative low
Mm-hmm.
before respecting. And then you got your chach, your internal, your relative, higher low. So it makes sense to hold, but like, why the liquidity run? Well, it ran to there. High, low, lower high, lower low. Comes for blood one more time. NFP.
I'd like to see that.
But
Ah,
like, I don't know. I feel like that's holding a bias just because we really could just take all that. Well, we really could just take all that.
to me, it's creating so much sell side right now. Target this, target that. So we probably just maybe come in. I would sell it like if we come back into this imbalance and then this like doji candle right there.
Stay up for London and sell it. A little London party.
I'm gonna set a limit, gangy. Early to bed, man, and then early to rise makes a man young, wealthy, and wise, my guy.
Amen.
But I'm gonna still probably be up. So two, I'm trying to be go to bed early, bro, but
The
sometimes I
fucking
just don't open it. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
it's like Alex Hormozy once said that Kevo once told me. Um, if you don't sleep for one night, it's not gonna kill you.
No, that's facts.
Uh,
But
End quote. Or Alex Hormozy. End quote. Kevo. If you know, you know.
I would literally just set a limit. Fuck it. If I wake up profit, wake up and profit, like if I get clapped, because then if I stay up, I'm just gonna be watching this like
That's a
play out.
dangerous game playing though, because
So,
like
New
even though we're
York,
respecting the range, we are literally a part of the built up liquidity. So like if we get stopped out, you really can't get mad because you recognize,
it's kind
this
of
is
weird. Like we're just in the middle of the range still, so it's like not the best conditions. Like
yeah.
trading. So maybe like you could even literally wait for 7:30, see what happens if we like break out and then play from there. So we did
Okay.
mitigate that. This was so clean, bro. I'm mad that bro, I took Nas. Nas is the only one that manipulated the low right here.
Mm,
Like this S&P respected this
yup.
low.
Hmm.
US 30 respected that low. Nas is the one that didn't. And then I actually got I lost like 1/4% on
No.
that. Yeah, it was dumb.
Bro, I know you
Yep.
was kicking yourself. It's alright. It's alright. You
And then
fought your
like
corner.
I was running errands and shit, getting haircuts stuff.
Nah,
And then I
shit.
was just wasn't like paying too much attention to like around FOMC.
Mhm.
But shit, it is what it is, man. It's been a good week regardless. So
Yo, low key, last 2 weeks been
it's been
solid.
fire, bro. Super fire.
Bugging with it.
But this was just super clean, bro. Like just textbook, order block,
Mm-hmm.
kill zone, reaccumulation. Nas literally did a spring and then ran while US 30 and S&P literally just played off the OB, respected it and fucking sent.
Yo, now that's
What do you
high
guys think?
key. I
That
thought we were gonna keep going higher. Like I didn't think we were gonna expect that random ass inbounds, and then
Yeah, me too. That's the thing though, is I knew like especially FOMC, it will do that shit like that sometimes.
crazy.
But one thing I heard Larry Williams say,
Uh huh.
Larry Williams is like a trading goat. This dude, he's like an older guy, but this guy I think he was in the trading World Cup and he had his own live account. He took like I think 10K to like 1.1 million or something like that in like a year.
Wow,
I forgot what percentage gains, but it was some crazy shit.
that's
But
fucking
he literally said he trades futures, so like indices and stuff. And he said he's like, bro, like just ride the trend for the day and hold your trade till the daily close. And so that's something I've been kind of practicing, just like study it and
crazy.
observe it. And I'm like, damn, a lot of times like you will catch the day like the lower or the high of the day, and then I don't know if it's just me, but sometimes like I'll be like hesitant during the trade. Like I'll be up in profit, but then I'm like, fuck, like I don't want this to reverse on me. Like I might just close it here, like wanna like
Mm,
2, 3, or 4, right? That's
mm,
my trading plan with this account. But like sometimes like shit, like if I just held it to daily close, sometimes I think just it goes to the one of 6, 8, 10 sometimes. If I just kind of just held it to the close. I've been seeing that a lot more lately. So that's what he mentioned. I mean, obviously, like he's
hey, so
you
would it
know,
be New York daily close, or would it be when the crossover of London and New York are over?
oh New York.
Okay,
So like
okay, okay. That's interesting. Talking
5 p.m.
about trading World Cup, yo, you heard ICT got lost the Robin Cup or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
So rumor has it that he was disqualified because he blew his account. Dun, dun. And then the big debate was, are y'all still listening to him? All the ICT cultists were like, turtle soups to the day we die. And then all the retail, support resistance were like, it's all a scam. So
ICT code to me is so cringy sometimes, bro. And like
low key.
they be just riding that dude's dong, bro, like crazy. Like yeah, like he's a good like educator and whatnot. It
Yeah.
created a good foundation to learn from, but like I don't know. Yeah,
He didn't create
I've
like he
seen
didn't
him
create
fake
smart money.
profits and stuff. He
Uh-huh.
did like a fake he put like a fake withdrawal one time and he
Ah,
forgot to put like the minus sign or some shit. Like
oh shit.
I
I
remember
heard about that one. I was like,
yeah,
interesting.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think he really built a good like audience and cult like following and
Mhm.
was able to sell course like, for many years. But
Yeah.
I don't know how well of a trader he really is,
I think he was one of those cases where like, and you see this a lot in sports where like they're a better coach than they ever were a player, you know? And like that's how it is sometimes. So can't hey.
Yeah, back that the talk. But I
Yeah.
mean, I respect him as like educator and like
Yo.
what he did for smart money and everything. But
Yo.
I remember Sean Lee called him out one time, and he was
Which one?
trying to do like a trade off, and
Which
then
was
like
Sean Lee?
Sean Lee was one of the guys from Astro FX. I don't know if you remember that. That might have been
Astro FX, bro. I have so many questions because Riz keeps not like calling him out, but like he keeps shitting on him.
yeah.
Were they actually a big ass scam? What was
No,
Astro?
they dude, they're like OGs. They're like
Yeah.
OG. I think they did make a lot of money trading, but they also had, I think, a lot of like brokerage deals and made money from their courses. Like,
Yeah.
so I mean, they were like the first traders I saw that were
Yeah.
like, dude, this is crazy. Like, this is a lifestyle. They really like they're living it, like supercars, traveling, all that stuff, man. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, that sold me. Like these guys, I have Sean Lee's one of his books. It's like it's called "USO Guide to Mind, Body, and Soul." It's actually really dope. A really
Sounds
really good
fire.
book.
Sounds
It's
fire.
about like everything that you could imagine, like spirituality, your consciousness, all that stuff.
Oh wow.
Because like I like Sean Lee. Like he's a good like he just I don't know like good like role model. I guess you could say someone that's like just conscious and I don't know like I was inspired by him. But the other guy, he's more like the scammer guy, his partner.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I mean, yeah.
Mm.
Crazy. The industry is like it's a wild, wild west.
It is. It really
This
is. And then you
industry.
keep hearing people like, "Oh, I'm gonna expose." Like, what's his name? He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna expose everybody," and then like nothing ever happens. Just random like call outs every now and then. Yeah.
Angelo, like TFT, like all those guys. I forgot the father company of all those.
Bro.
That all went down because
Mhm.
dude, you know what's crazy? Like SFT. We can talk go about we go on the charts again a little bit. But
Hell yeah.
the SFT, those guys they didn't even know any of their numbers or anything like that. They weren't tracking like that shit.
That's
They were just kind of
crazy.
like, okay, like, because how it worked was like Angelo had like the basically the template for prop firms and everything,
Okay.
and then he would just have people that like hit him up or like I don't know, just mutual like friends and stuff, and like yo, like this is the play, and then they all did it. So there was like 10 prop firms under that one company and like
Yeah. It
liquidity
was like,
provider, I guess.
yo.
And what happened was just the liquidity provider person company, like they just expanded too fast
Mhm.
and they didn't expect, I think, to grow like so many different prop firms at the same time. And then they just kind of just all collapsed on itself. So like I think they had good intentions, but I think they just kind of just like fucked it up and just didn't know how to like, properly just move, I guess, manage all that. I
Hmm.
don't mean shit, I don't know anything about how to do that. So
No, yeah, that's the case. And like, they got a lot of backlash for it because like so many people are already anti-prop or like anti-prop, like thinking they're the evil ones in the industry. And it's like they're just kids making, the most out of the industry. They definitely did have good intentions, but like, business fails every now and then. So hey, but I think it was also like part of a bigger plan. Because hear me out. How coincidental was it that prop firms started to go down? Now, what we call it, the SEC starting to bust down on brokers and CEOs for crypto, like tax evasions or like not clearing these currencies as securities with the SEC or anything like that. Feel me? Like, there's a big attack on the now investing retail kind of space for regulation from like the SEC, the federal chair, all that. Because now you're seeing regulations with forex, with futures. Well, futures always been regulated, but right, that's being a lot more popular now. And now crypto is being regulated with ETFs. Feel me? Like regulations coming, and it's kind of dope to see. But at the same time, it's like you know, some people will get affected while they're cleaning up the house. What is DXY? I
That's
really thought
crazy.
I really thought we were going higher.
You know what
As
I
of
don't like is Biden, Joe Biden, bro.
Joe
Get that guy
Byron,
out this, bro.
Joe
He's
Byron,
trying to tax our capital gains like crazy.
bro. I
You
seen
see,
that
you
forty
seen
four
that?
percent. That's fucking stupid. 44
I
percent, bro.
I gotta get
Nigga.
citizenship somewhere else. Fast.
No swear. I'm going to Puerto Rico. I already got the skin tone for it. Niggas, I'll blend in. Feel me? I'm only taking 2 monitors and a
Gold,
coconut tree.
Goldilocks.
Gold? I mean, I haven't looked at gold in forever, but that does look like a clean buy. But I like how
I
I
see
recognize the internal
that.
liquidity. See, most people would play that higher
That
higher low.
grab liquidity before that move up.
Mm-hmm.
Internal liquidity.
Mm-hmm. Good read. Good aim. Good
I
aim.
think yeah, we can see a balance from there
Good aim.
like that. And I mean, if we think that DXY could go lower, what do you think about DXY? Are you bearish or bullish?
Honestly, I haven't even looked at it.
DXY.
I was bullish yesterday, but I haven't even looked at DXY to see how the daily closed. And I got like at
We
GU
just
too.
nice liquidity sweep right now, so I think
Mm,
no, we could be targeting this liquidity and then maybe come back into that. So if we look at gold, I think with gold,
but Goldilocks.
maybe we continue higher.
I
See
mean,
if we do it.
that's the thing with gold is like it can respect a certain range for a while before it will pivot, before it reverses. Um, because like we play in a strong supply zone right now for gold,
We
so
reacted off this.
we could bust through.
We're seeing a nice reaction from there. We come back and maybe into this imbalance. We go down in 1 hour. Now we are starting to like consolidate.
Mm-hmm.
No, towards the top of this range right now. So I think we could see that. Like I like that order block you have. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Holding, sexy.
Pretty solid. That is also like the new release too right there. Maybe we sweep that. Boom. Yeah, I like that, bro. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a solid play.
Mm-hmm. This is what I have for DXY. Okay. Uh, uh respecting
I
this.
think Euro played out pretty well for
I think
like what we
Euro's the
talked
cleanest major for sure right now.
about.
Better than GU.
Uh, we spoke about this area, I think last week, where we finally came down to this last push down
Mm-hmm.
we were looking for. And we just saw a nice reaction from that. We had all that liquidity right there. That got swept. So maybe we continue going higher. We might maybe see it pull back into this order block right here. Spot, and then take out these external liquidities and then come back to that imbalance. And then maybe we could sell off from up in here.
Damn.
Maybe, maybe. Unless the dollar just tanks crazy. EU moon
Moon.
set higher.
Higher.
GU and GU moon too. We're in this imbalance. I don't think we're gonna come back down all the way here anymore.
Nah.
But something like that.
Okay. Oh, I see
Maybe
that daily imbalance.
think maybe we come back into this supply one more time. But I would like to see this
Mm-hmm.
spot. And then at least to this imbalance first. I think AU and NU look pretty similar. I don't really like AU.
They
Maybe
got the
imbalance.
imbalance. Yeah, buddy.
Think spot.
That's about it.
Maybe nice. Bink.
Oop. Bro, you heard about USD and yen? How
Oh,
like
did it die? I think I saw.
yeah, like yen is fucking
Things are.
dying. But now if you like zoom out like on the fucking daily weekly, it's just been doing nothing but buying for like ever. But supposedly something happened with the Japan bank that's like inflated or whatever.
What happened?
I don't know.
See, you
Something
said
with the bank.
Japan Bank?
A Japan bank. Something happened with the monies. They're literally making TikToks like, come to my country and spend your monies.
Bank of Japan.
Whoops.
Yen surges on suspected intervention. Japanese government spent 35 billion on prop up yen.
Figure suggest. Yeah, something like the yen, like literally it lost so much value.
So they're
Because it was
buying.
here, the Japan intervention was known as the yen crisis starts to force panic. And it was 1 day ago. So a weakening yen has finally triggered Bank of Japan intervention. Here's what could happen next. Be warned. So there was like some shit like that. Like niggas were concerned. I don't know how it affects what
Shit
besides
happened, bro. Then
buy
yen.
UJ.
You probably look at the yen futures. Damn, bro. What do you think about crypto? We
Honestly, I'm ready to just chill all summer. Feel me? Drinking a mojito on a hammock on the beach and letting Bitcoin just consolidate. Can you pull up actually what you sent in the Discord? Cause like, watch. If you could pull up what you sent in Discord, Kev, or can I?
I gotta open it. You can share if you want.
Yeah, let me pass me the sticks. I got a little.
Yeah, I just want to see us range and just consolidate
Mm-hmm.
between 50 and 60K, bro. We can just do that. We did drop something actually. It was like a tweet of and I think Eric as well. He dropped something about how after the US, I think it was around the was this the ETF approval down here when we saw this retracement? I think it
Um,
was beginning of the year. Was it?
ETFs. Yeah, it was beginning of the year.
Yeah. So right after we just saw Hong Kong ETF, which is basically all of the Asian money that's going to be flowing into ETFs. It's I think normal to see retracement. I think it's all just market manipulation. It's just like, all right, we just launched these ETFs. Let's get some discounts first before we
Mhm.
buy up like crazy. So I think that's kind of what they're doing, just trying to get as discounted prices and scare away retail traders and have them retail traders sell their buys to them before really just running up. So how long did this last? This was like a couple of weeks. So maybe we'll see this only last like, another couple of weeks, or we just range for summer and just consolidate. And then, August going into like Q3, Q4, we start to like go up again. But I just remember, bro, last cycle, I bought around 420 actually, funny enough. I bought Shiba around that time, and then it took like a couple months until like that shit just started just going crazy. So I mean, 420 was only like a week or two ago. It was not too long ago. So
Mhm.
like, give it another month or two. Like just sit, like chill out, bro. Don't panic. I don't think. I mean, if we have strong closes under 50, then maybe I might start shitting myself. But
Nah, nah.
but I
Don't you
mean,
worry.
nah,
I
we'll
got.
be chilling and anyways. But like, yeah, it's kind of what I'm just waiting for right here. To
Mhm.
just see this thing just start to create that bottom and then reaccumulate really well. Bop, bop, bop. But if anything, man, it's just giving us more time to accumulate more, you know.
Load
So
up. High key.
regardless, well,
Yeah,
I don't.
I think that's what's gonna happen because based on seasonalities, I know that crypto during the summer because a lot of money's being flowed everywhere else. So crypto's just gonna be cool. And so like if we can get a 2 month just Bitcoin consolidation for Q3 expansion, I'm here for it. Right around the presidential elections too, which I'm curious to see how the elections are going to affect crypto because like last election crypto was not really on the talking block. Like now there's ETFs, now there's big banks like openly holding crypto, you know? So it's interesting to see how they're going to like maybe leverage, maybe this is going to be like the hot policies to win a presidential campaign like EVs were back in the day, feel me? Or even like what was another hot topic? Fuck.
Yeah.
Bringing the troops home, right? With Obama versus McCain, right? I think that was the hot topic. I don't know. I was like
Bro,
fucking
crypto,
when moon, bro. I just keep buying Soul, but it keeps going down. So like I'm scared.
I was Bonk low key was holding up pretty well up here after we saw that nice run up again.
You can see that it's starting to accumulate now.
We're respecting this order block. I would love, bro, if crypto just consolidate, like if Bitcoin can just chill the fuck out and
Mm.
just consolidate, then we could see meme coins start ripping again. Because like once the panic settles a bit and we just move sideways, that's when people get bored and then they just start pumping meme coins again. So like maybe we could see like another meme coin
Mm.
slow super cycle happen. And it makes sense. I mean, this is like meme coins look more bullish than anything else, bro. Why is it that meme coins are performing like the best this year, like out of anything?
Bro, it's that leverage they give us, baby. I'm
Like
talking that, bro. I'm a like a fucking mega trillionaire on these meme coins. If I combine all my coins together,
Whiff was kind of scary, not gonna lie.
with
But
with
Pepe though, Pepe looks good, bro. Like we just came into this imbalance. Dude, like this thing looks like it could rip, bro. Like,
let's buy. Come on,
maybe we'll see. If this rips, then I think we'll see this rip.
Brett. Brett, yo, I heard a podcast today. They were saying two things that are really dope. First one, they said every 3 to 6 months, Bitcoin, after the Bitcoin halving, Bitcoin price catches up with the value at which it's mined at. So they were saying by September, Bitcoin will be at 100,000. No, like they were willing to put like Bitcoins on that bet. They're saying like, yeah, like what we're rocking with Bitcoin by September based on this data. Every 3 to 6 months, Bitcoin matches its miner rate. And so they said after this bull run, its miner rate went from 68,000 to 98,000. So like 3 to 6 months, it's gonna be 100K. So I was like, damn. Then the second one they were talking about was based and how like the base exchange being so new that like if it comes to be the Ethereum, the Solana kind of exchange, heavy utilization, cheap fees, fast network that, can see a very, very great return. So very bullish on Brett. And
Yeah,
Brett been
Punky's looking good too. I think Punky will probably low key maybe continue retracing. That's the thing with meme coins, they retrace really deep, but then they just fucking fly like no other. Uh, so I mean, these I think will all go to the billions, catch up to these guys. So these are like the next up and covers. So like Punk is the next one. I think that will go to at least 500 mil minimum. I think on Solana, they're just fucking crushing it on social media, bro. Like I
on
don't see any other meme coin make like the most like content like they're doing. Their videos are hilarious.
mm,
Bobo is like basically the antagonist of Pepe. This was like I think around 100 mil, maybe a little under. I think this could go to like 500 per bill. I mean, bro, think about it. Give you guys perspective. Last cycle, bro, fucking baby Doge
mm.
hit $1 billion. Literally a derivative of Dogecoin hit $1 billion market cap. I'm pretty sure all of these are better than baby Doge. There's so many random things that just went into like a billion market cap.
Mhm.
that you're just like, bro, what the hell? You know, so like I'm pretty sure these can easily go once we get like bull run mania. It's just like so with what happened was they were getting flooded just by like randos, bro, and like people that like other base meme coin communities is
Mhm.
all orchestrated fun. Like you can even go to their like Telegram chats and they're like all orchestrated trying to like just make bread like basically they're competing, right? You have the MFers and then you have Roost. If you look at their charts, bro, they're really bad down. And so like they wanted obviously they're down bad and their bags are underwater. So like Brett was still doing really fucking well up here while their shit was like all the way down there. So like they were just trying to create fun, so Brett, they can compete with Brett. But Brett's obviously the number one on meme coin on base still. And then, to add on top of that, it was just market conditions too. Like Bitcoin started taking, so it's like a two punch combo that just kind of wrecked them. But like, dude, I'm confident. Like another thing they were fighting too was that like the devs own like a large supply of the tokens. But if you look at any crypto, bro, like most cryptos, the teams hold like a big amount of supply. Like if you look at like even companies like Amazon and like Tesla, they own like large amounts of their own stock, and they do very well. So it's just like as long as the team, is using the funds and for marketing and burning the supply and stuff like that, like the token will be fine. It's only when there's like, I mean, they fucking just run away at the rug. Well, like I don't think they're gonna do that. Like these projects already ran a really high million, like hundreds of millions already, and have established communities. And like, why would they just settle for like that? Like
Mhm.
I think they can easily already top. They're already like established meme coins. Like once market conditions turn around, like those are gonna be the ones that money will flow into, and you know. I'm still confident in all of these. It's just meme coins is just harder to stomach those drawdowns because it's
Yeah.
just, that's just how they move. But no, yeah, that's kind of the only meme coins I'm holding here. Is Bonk, Bobo, Bonk, and Brett. I don't have any way for Pepe actually.
Low key, I
Uh,
feel like with Whiff, it's already gone. Like we can get a decent pullback, but even then, like we could
the
probably go
market
to $5.
still massive. Even if they do get pullbacks, they're still in the $1 billion market caps. So it's like. And I think once we see the markets bull run again,
Mm,
and then like they're gonna just explode.
mm,
Meme coins are just like, bro, like that's everyone's attention goes to that. Anyone that if you look at most Solana wallets, they only hold Bonk. Like most Solana wallets that were created in the last year only hold Bonk because that's like all they care about is once they see like hype. So it's like, are you able to buy when shit looks terrible and bad and it's quiet and like or you just like gonna stay on the sidelines and then buy once the shit's all the way back at all-time highs. Because
mhm.
that's what most retail traders are gonna do. But what we're gonna do is, we've been accumulating. We originally bought down here anyways. So like our first entries are still, solid or decent. Um, but like you wanna, buy when right now these times and then sell when everybody fucking wants it and the prices are really high because that's when everyone wants it for some reason. It's just a perception of value, when something is, you know, higher. So, but yeah, man. I mean, base projects. I know I have property still. Like I think that what's it called narrative of RWAs is gonna be bullish. Is BlackRock stepping in with that and tokenizing like all assets. I think AI will do very well as well. All of these are fucking just dying. So like. But yeah, I mean that's it. Like I don't want to go over too much more cryptos and stuff.
Sheesh.
Kevin,
Yo, well, what's good, people?
um, have you seen like the little things with Bonk? Like they're like advertising it very like a lot in like the buy and like doing like all these like drone shows with Bonk on it and like
Huh?
doing like different statues and stuff like that, making it
Nah, I haven't. I haven't
That sounds
shared
But I've
that.
fire
been
though.
seeing it
Share that.
on like on Instagram, like they're like advertising it a lot, especially in Dubai. If they're doing it in Dubai, a bunch of money's about to be in that there.
Oh
They bought
shit.
they bought like a soccer team or something too. I saw.
Huh?
Yeah, Bond is making moves. I think Bond will still do pretty well. Um,
Crazy.
you know what's crazy is I think there's a lot of like crypto events and stuff like that throughout summer. I know there's one called Base is doing one. It's called like I think on-chain summer. So like that's gonna be big. Just get more exposure and more people. Like usually when those events happen, like people are just fucking aping into like bags. They just get more. It's like conventions. Like think about a
Mm.
convention. Like except either people will have like big bags and then just like dumping it. You know. So like yeah, I don't know, man. No, I'm obviously still bullish. It's just like the hard times that we're in right now.
I
You
swear.
know, the good times when everything's up only gonna last forever. So like let that be a lesson in itself as well, you know.
Mm.
Um, so
Yeah, I
like
bought bonk when you know that wit, that black wit. No,
oh
when
yeah,
it's down there, I bought it there.
that's a savage
Damn.
entry. Oh, let's go.
God damn.
Let's go. I know you're feeling good, man. Hopefully this stays up here, man. We just get another
Yeah.
meme run, but I would be so happy with
I
that.
I'm waiting for a
remember.
payout. I'm trying to get my payouts quick as possible so I can just dump everything in there when it
Mm.
drops again.
Same, bro. I got my first payout. Actually, I think I could request it
Hey, let's go.
from
Big
May
bucks.
1st. So with Apex, there's like two windows. It's like
Mm.
from the first to the fifth, then like the 15th to the 20th. So it's like every 2 weeks you can request.
Mm.
Like
She
I'm up right now, like almost 3% on this account.
Let's go.
So you know, a little
Let's go.
couple
Some fucking
bands,
you can get some cheeseburgers with that.
couple
she
cheeseburgers.
Yo, with the fries and the large drink. No hezzy. They're gonna say, "Super, would you like a super size?" That boy be like, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah.
Hey.
I was tight, that was the only reason I was mad because
Mm.
I wanted I wanted one more push in my account before I did a payout request. And
I get that.
that trade, I was like, dude, that was like 1 in 10 right there too. I would have asked, I would have been at least like I think like a 4 or 5K trade, but
Oh,
what it
oh,
is.
we've been fighting for a 10K payout. Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, man.
More to
But
come, more to come, more to come. More opportunity. We got NFP Friday, bro. Don't you worry. We'll get you. You'll fucking
yeah, we got a couple days. I'm
yeah.
gonna like we'll see where we're at in the account and then I think by the end of the week I'll do the payout. But we chilling, baby. We chilling.
There you
Life is
go.
good. Nah, but I don't know if you want anything you wanted to go over and share. If you wanted to do
I got just something on Bitcoin real quick. It's nothing too crazy. Uh, so pretty much
yes.
understanding this cycle, when you drop this, bro, I have so much peace now because we look at every single cycle. You always have, we look at the orange, some kind of expansion to the upside with, a solid, just decent consolidation pushback. We look at the red, we expand here, just consolidating. This is a little more aggressive for a second push, right? Notice how these cycles, 2011, 2015, 15 to 18, 18 to 22, these are like year cycles. This is not just a few months or a few days. So like understanding that if we are to say the 2022 plus cycle, we're here, we have so much room to run. We have relative like I think by the end of this bull run, so relatively speaking within, a peak compared to their relative ranges, right? I think Bitcoin could definitely reach that 120 to 150 even more within that peak. So I'm definitely curious to see. They're saying how this year is the year where you're gonna watch Bitcoin run. At the end of this year is when you're going to start to dollar cost average out, or at the end of a year cycle. So they record the episode this month. So like by this time next year, so May of next year, and then a year and a half, you want to be pretty much like all stable coin or liquid, because that's the time to the market cycle ends. So looking at this is like, all right, we got room to consolidate. Like we're still not early now in this bull run, but because that was like the early point. This is like when we called 27. Remember, bro? That's still in the Discord. Niggas called out 27,500, and then it
That
ran. Feel me? I'm pretty sure I still got I got all the market. Yeah.
bro, just imagine once Bitcoin's above 100K, 150K, bro.
Like, bro, niggas are not gonna. You're not gonna be mad that you bought it at
Um,
60 or 70 or 80, cause like, nah.
At that point, dude, like Bitcoin's at like 150K. Dude, Dogecoin will probably be like $1 at that point.
No, that'd be crazy.
We all to go crazy. Solana will probably be like $600-800. Like,
Stupid. So nah, bro. Once we
you
get
know,
like, I think we're
all
gonna.
these, yeah, everything's just bro, like altcoin season. But it's bro, yeah, like no one said that no one said that crypto was gonna be easy, you know. Someone told you that, stop listening to that, bro.
No, I swear.
You
I
look
think.
back in like a year from now and you'll be like, damn, like, it's gonna be crazy.
No, I swear. I think we're gonna get this for a little bit, and I'm not mad. Feel me? Respect down here, definitely. Yo, oh shit. Just keep bobbing and weaving until then, and then that's when we go.
Crypto's gonna want to make it. Crypto's gonna want to convince you that to sell your bags before they really rip, bro. Like,
We got to. We got to. That's how we built. That's how we got all that bottom side liquidity. Like Ethereum, we can argue we're building up liquidity too, but mm, yeah, we got room to
yeah,
mitigate down there. Whole imbalance and shit.
I think the biggest retracement we've seen, uh, I think it was like a 60% retracement we saw 1 year. It
Damn.
was in, I think it was in that same thread. Where is it? Blah, 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 blah.
Nah, it's low key. It's a little bit up there.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
How
there
much?
was, so basically says, scroll down a little bit, right below that. Yeah, there it
Aha.
is.
Aha. There have been 5 Bitcoin bull markets. In an average bull market, you will have to survive the following to ride it to the top: 6, 5 to 10 drawdown, 3, 10 to 20% drawdowns, 2, 20 to 30% drawdowns. Oh, wow. 1, 30 to 40%, and then 1, 40 to 70% drawdown, all during a bull market. That's crazy,
Mhm.
actually. That's mad crazy. So,
It's almost over, man. I feel like we're getting to the end, but you can even feel like the whole overall sentiment of the market, like people are like tweaking. You know, that's
let's look at this math, shall we? I'm gonna hide this. So we've already had, there's the bull market, like right here. All right, all right. Do we have like a price? Yeah. So we already had something like this. So damn, that was a negative 21% already? That's crazy. This one's another negative 20. Okay. Where was another retracement? Another negative. Damn, negative 20s were the norm. How many 20s we
bro.
working with?
I remember
Two
those
20 to 30s, three, so like 5. Damn, we already got that. Like 3.
through the first one all the way to, yeah, that one. That was like the bank collapse, I think.
February 21st, 2023.
The spring was FTX.
That was like right here, November? No, I feel like that was yeah, June. I feel like that was in the summertime when it was happening.
I think it was right.
2022? Nah, it was just last year, 2023.
I think it was that, no?
Had to be. Had to be. Looking at a 30. Oh, we got a 30. How many 30s? 1, 30, or 2. So 3. Let's go with like, yeah, okay. And we're knocking them off. retracement. Got that one. And then we're rocking this one. So right now we're already at another 23. So we can drop here for a 30. Here for a 35. I mean a 70% retracement.
Bro, what the fuck?
Damn, that had to literally come sweep all this liquidity, mitigate down here.
Wild.
And that's a 70. Oh shit. And that's a
That worst case
70%
scenario
retracement.
is this.
Oh,
But think about like ETFs. You think like they'd want to just body everybody when ETFs launched, like I think from here. Hang on. This whole
yeah.
move was after ETF.
Mm-hmm. Damn, imagine we get that 70% after the big.
Bro, that'd
Oh
be
my God,
crazy.
but that expansion though.
They all get liquidated. Black
Imagine,
bags. I don't think BlackRock would let their bags die like that.
bro, imagine that expansion. Fuck.
Dude,
That's an
bah, bah.
8,300. Holy shit. That'd be crazy. What? Niggas would look like a. If you tell if your family don't invest in crypto and then you tell them to buy that dip, oh, you will look like such a fucking genius. What?
Blessing right now, honestly. Like any pullback, bro, we get, and any if it just the lower, the more of a blessing it is, bro, to just
Hmm.
buy back in.
No, literally. Because Bitcoin's not going. If anything, like Bitcoin is the only crypto is not going anywhere. So like, it's such a
Worst
solid
case
investment.
scenario, man, get those McDonald's applications going.
I
It's
swear.
like worst case scenario, you just go back to normal life. Continue just doing what you're already doing. Best case scenario, Lambo.
I swear. The R&R is worth it. I seen that tweet the other day. It was like, they were talking about like, oh, people should talk down to your dream, and they're like, what if you don't make it? And it's like, I work 9 to 5 until I'm 65. Like my worst case scenario is your default scenario.
Yeah,
Damn.
facts.
There you go. Damn, I didn't know we had this many pullbacks already. We already got like half out the way.
Yeah. We still got time though. I mean, right now it's like predicting like you're just trying to catch a falling knife. Just gotta let the market settle and do it like let it do its thing first.
Mm-hmm.
Right now it's just kind of too risky to like try to take any. I mean, like DCAing is fine, dollar cost average. Like it's fine. Don't just ape into shit though.
Meh.
Please.
I don't know. Yo, Ethereum, anything under 3K is solid. Solid. What's Jupe at? Anything under $1 is definitely fire.
I think Jupe could go back to like 60 cents, low key.
Oh, say that.
60, 40 again.
I will buy all of that. Yeah, down here. I don't know that, but I like high fashion. Yeah, that'll be fire. Bat token, not doing anything. But it's gonna go back up one
It's a
day.
break token, right?
Bat token. That's if you have the browser,
The Brave
Brave
browser?
browser, yeah.
What
That'll
is
be
a helium token doing? I've been
what's crazy? I have a helium miner. I don't even have it plugged in. Oh damn, what's that, $4? No, is this yeah, helium. United States dollar.
this thing was making a move up.
No, right. That's a good expansion.
It
Looking
went
at
all
it.
the way back to like 6. Damn.
Imagine we get that expansion from this imbalance. 210%
Oh,
return.
we
Could be
get
clean.
that. I just have free money just sitting in my app right now.
Oh, shit. Well,
Just
there you go.
collecting that.
Well, if we break this supply zone, then we look like we're good. But right now, look like we're respecting it. And keep going low. See, that's the thing with some of them. Like, they look good, but oh, hey, Apple. Remember this fucking thing? Yeah, definitely. I closed out of that right down there. It's so interesting with stocks because like there's no stop loss, so I had to like literally Yep, my alert went off. I just stare at this thing. I'm like, oh, how annoying. And then I just close it. You have to close it out manually. Teehee. There's that.
Do you look at the Coinbase stock ever?
I do. I'm still waiting to buy some because but we just keep done.
I
I
think like
think
one decent.
Coinbase. Where let's see. Honestly, I don't even have a level because I think we're just gonna dump. I'll be interested around that 180 level on the
Yeah,
weekly, and then lower, and then yeah, probably lower. Because I really do like Apple. That's like America's #1 company. It's not going anywhere. And two, Coinbase. I think Coinbase really is going to be the main retail hub space for everything crypto. So how Robinhood or Fidelity is the default go-to for stocks, whether you're new or experienced or have a Roth IRA or whatever. I think Coinbase will be the forefront of American investing in crypto. So very bullish on them.
not fact.
Um, and they're getting, backing and funding from BlackRock and them. So anything George Soros is a part of, I don't support, but I know there's money being made. So hey, we here with it. We here with it.
So
What's
there's this like project called Securitize.
okay?
Securitize. It's like the leading platform for expanding investor access to exclusive private market and alternative assets from private equity to private credit and more. So they basically today they just announced that Securitize is proud to announce we have partnered with BlackRock. Together we're launching BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund. And the
Um,
ticker for that I think is it's like HODL but build. So buildle BUIDL. I don't know if they have a tradable yet. It's swap the D and the L.
oh,
DL. Yeah, like that.
this one?
I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how new. It's pretty new, but
Nah, yeah, no.
Build. I don't even know how to say that. Build will provide investors with the opportunity to earn U.S. dollar yields by subscribing to the fund with Securitized Markets LLC. This is where I was like, damn, Coinbase, let's go.
Let's
The initial
go.
ecosystem says the initial ecosystem participants in Build include Anchorage, BitGo, Coinbase, and Fireblocks HQ, among other market participants and infrastructure providers in the crypto industry. Blah, blah, blah. Basically, it's just crazy because this is like they have an official partner with BlackRock, and then they have Coinbase is one of the companies that's basically market participants in building infrastructure providers for the crypto industries. So I
Damn,
mean that just makes me even more bullish on Coinbase again.
let's go.
They're just killing it, bro. And that makes me just bullish on Base Network as well.
Hmm.
And they're gonna do really good. Their goal, bro, they want to onboard I think 1 billion users or some crazy shit like that.
Damn, that'll be
But I don't think they're gonna do like that in the next, at least within the next 5 years. I don't think. Maybe next 10.
I mean, I
But
would support it if their network can handle it, because I don't want another fucking Solana.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. The thing with Base, it's a layer 2 incubator, so it's built on ETH, so it's just more secure, and they are more capable of handling stuff like that. But I think even if Base, does 30% of the billion, that's super bullish, man. Like imagine how many users were forefronting before they hop on Base. We're among the first 4 million users on Base, you know.
damn, that's so
Yeah.
early.
I always say this on every call now. That's just my chill on Base. I think Base is we're super early on Base.
Yeah, base as fuck.
You're betting on Coinbase, bro. I don't think Coinbase is gonna, fumble the bag. Look at how well Binance and BNB did, you know, before, FTX and all that crazy shit happened. FTX was going crazy, so Coinbase has always been the elite, one of the elite exchanges. So I just don't see them doing just dropping the ball on this, so we'll see, man. Um We'll see.
Updates to come.
I'm bullish, bro. It just makes sense to me. Like
It makes too much
it's
sense.
logical sense.
What are we doing? What you want with dollar? You want it to drop more?
Yeah, I think yeah. It looked
Yeah.
like some distro.
Yeah.
The daily looks low.
Hmm. I don't know. Cause like GU, I don't know if I want to buy or sell her from here. You know, like daily, we closed lower than previous day. This all we did today was mitigate, close lower. So that's making me think we're gonna sell from some point. Here was that downtrend. Come mitigate here. Mitigate that sweep of liquidity. Down push. Respects bullish order flow. I don't know. I don't know. 4 hour has an imbalance, but like that's it. On everything else, I'm gonna delete this. I did try to buy the top. Don't yell at me. Delete that for now. Like there's a imbalance 4 hour fib level or 4 hour OB, but not so clear in the 1 hour. Yeah, I already got mitigated. No other imbalance. So maybe we just build up this Asian liquidity, London sweep expansion, perhaps. And you possible buys, probably, possibly. Mm, 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 See, that makes sense. Demand. Honestly, I don't know because even just right here looking at the daily, let me see what you got on the 5 minute. All right, I haven't gone to that low time frame yet because what I see here is so the current order flow is literally low, high, internal, internal, lower, low, high, lowest, low. So right now we just had a change of character, right? So like we're still playing this downtrending range. So all we did was we came back, mitigated previous daily like internal liquidity. So like lower high, push back down, respected this, didn't make a lower low. Um, but we did close very bearish. So that might be the new trend, right? Shift going from the low, high, shift, right? Price came back today, starting to tap into that daily of the NU. We could definitely go higher. Let's see. So right now we're playing that down range. Yeah, actually we still can continue higher into that 786. So I would settle. Honestly, I like that 7.8 for a sell, and I'll be curious to see us buy up into that. So with the current order flow of that is this was the low. We started to run it up higher, down candle low, buy up. That's the current high retracement. Where are we retracing into? Currently just retraced and tapped into this imbalance. So price comes down. Now you can start to see it going back to the upside on the 4 hour. So 1 hour entry potentially. Let me do this. Cool. Maybe like there's this imbalance that speaks to me. We still got that imbalance. Right now it's Asian building up for London liquidity. So I don't know if this order flow will actually still hold. I mean, we could, because right came into that. Have just tap there. I don't know. I think we I don't think it's that high probable. I don't know. I could be completely wrong because I don't even trade on you. But looking at where we're at in terms of time and price, like pricing makes sense for it to just continue higher. But in terms of time, like I don't know. I feel like we need like prices are just gonna go up forever, and then New York sell. Like I think that's Friday's move. I think we need to get some kind of London movement to set up. Like that's a solid 10 hours from now that we need movement before New York really starts to play out and get underway. So, feel me? Um, I would be interested to see it come back down personally. Play this 1 hour inbounds and then continue higher. But if it holds throughout the night, then where it currently is now, then by all means. Because yeah, this is the 5 minutes, so you're looking for it to hold pretty relative now. Which it could, but I do want to see it come a little lower personally. Fire, fire, fire. What else? Yeah, no, what's EU doing? Same fucking thing. I don't know. Meh. May just wait for Friday for more clearance or more clarity. Or taking another shot. Oh well. All right, family. It is currently midnight 30 over here on the East Coast, Beast Coast. So we're gonna go ahead. Thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate you, bro. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, Familia. We appreciate every single one of y'all staying tuned in and tapped in throughout this entire call. Yo, y'all already know that this call is gonna be so dope and special. Not just because we like to do them every week, but we get to do them live with y'all. So we're definitely looking forward to next week to running it back, seeing how NFP plays out, and how we can position ourselves to take full advantage of all the May setups. So as always, family, it's your boy CDG, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.